Welcome back, everyone, to Third Street Reactions. I'm Zakk.
I'm Shane.
We are back with the first episode of the Book of Boba Fett.
Guys, by the way, if you're visiting us for the first time, go check out The Mandalorian. And Zakk and I are going through the Clone Wars as well. It's his first time. And I also did The Bad Batch, which he'll do probably years down the road when we get to it.
Maybe.
Yeah, we could be dead.
Could be dead.
I never cared for The Mandalorians.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I know. I never cared for The Mandalorians, but there's people who do, and I thought Jedi and Sith were better.
What's the thing? When I'm watching the original trilogy, I liked Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I liked the mystery of Boba Fett. But I liked the mystery of those films in general before we got exposure to everything.
Yeah.
I appreciated the mystery.
Yeah.
Either way, when we got into Attack of the Clones, Jango Fett,
Tamir Morrison. And you like him separately from, because you just like that actor, don't you?
I do. He's in a movie with Ray Winston.
Yeah.
And I want to say it's called Tracker.
Okay.
And it's a pretty cool movie. It's set in New Zealand. It's about this guy, Ray Winston, who's a veteran of the Boer War, and Tamir Morrison is a sailor that kind of gets fucked. He gets targeted by these British officers and shit, and they hire Ray Winston to track him down.
Okay.
Because he's a former Boer, a former commando in the Boer War, and it's
that's
pretty interesting.
Cool.
I like South African history in general, so it was pretty cool. And
I do know in The Mandalorian, Tamir Morrison had a lot to say with his character, his on-screen performance when he's fighting, some of the facial gestures. It's supposed to be. Have you seen that war dance?
Yeah.
Okay, so he does a lot of that when he has his Gaddafi. What's it called? His
gaffy stick.
Gaffy stick, yeah. So that crazy look. That's what they do.
Oh no, it's cool.
I saw the New Zealand basketball team do that when they were playing the American one, and it was so cool. And they got blown out. I felt bad because they're these warriors. They're doing this dance, and the Americans well,
I guess if they were actually in an ass whooping contest, they would win.
Probably.
But
yeah,
we left off. Boba Fett's armor. Mm-hmm. It went to Timothy Oliphant when he was filming.
Cobb Vanth, yeah.
He was filming Once Upon a Time in Hollywood there in the desert.
Yes.
In the little Hollywood scene. No, he's Cobb Vanth. He's a marshal or sheriff of this little town.
Yeah.
He took the armor on to kind of carry on the intimidation.
Well, when we first saw him, we think, oh, that's Boba Fett. But I mean, it doesn't fit very well.
They talked and it's Timothy Oliphant.
Yes, and that guy was great.
Anyway, Mando helps him kill a crate dragon.
This was one of the coolest Star Wars moments for me.
It was good.
Yeah.
And so Mando ends up with it, but Boba tracks him down via the armor.
Chain code.
The chain code. The Slave One shows up.
Slave One.
Gives Mando the assist. Mm-hmm. They rescue Grogu from Gideon. The little old me.
Yep.
And the Dark Troopers.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they go to Jabba's palace. They kill Bib Fortuna, who's played by the great Matthew Wood, who also played him in The Phantom Menace. So you got to come back and play him getting killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're just sitting on the throne.
Return of the Jedi? The Phantom Menace.
No, The Phantom Menace. Because he's next standing at the Jabba during the Bunta Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously Boba Fett got out. And I wonder how they're going to do it. I have a couple notes on how they did it in the comics. So there's not.
Yeah, the Sarlacc pit?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess if they addressed that in this very first episode.
Yeah.
I mean, great.
Okay. Anyways, all right. I think we're just going to jump in, guys. So.
The locust sound was a cool sound, but there's nothing out there for locusts to eat.
No.
Yeah.
They swarm in the desert from place to place and just fucking eat everything.
They turn into a desert and they leave.
He needs his Odin sleep.
I imagine that's back then.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Back on Camino.
The Slave One. Wasn't a good time.
That's fucking lovely.
That's a terrible fucking thing. What was that?
Fucking oxygen dude of some kind. Oh man, it's getting him heartburn.
Damn. The Shredder.
His face. The acid, looks like it stripped the fucking paint off his armor.
Yeah.
Jaws.
Barge, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Little bastard's gonna strip him for all he's worth and leave him out there to die. Look at him.
Oh, that's terrible.
Shitty little shits.
Need to have a crossover with the Scorpion game.
I just wonder if they're really gonna elaborate on the Tusken Raiders.
Yeah. Were they nurturing him, or were they giving him that the thing that boxers have? Ah! You know?
Yeah, okay.
It's actually a cool image and music. Was it the good, the bad, and the ugly when that happens?
Tuco fucking...
Huh?
Tuco forces him to march through the desert. Little shits.
I know. Fucking the Predators right there.
I want to drink that shit. How do you get anything in that fucking mask without getting it all over you?
Yeah.
Is there a straw?
He just woke up.
Uh,
And knocked him out again. What are those dogs called? Mastiffs, something? Because that's what those are called too.
oh, it is?
Mastiff, yeah. How would he even know what's going on?
Apparently just him moving.
Yeah.
Just setting it off.
Dude, I wouldn't move at all, would you?
Oh, he must have been planning on... Good watchdog. Fuck. Fucking Rhodian.
He ain't gonna get anywhere fast.
No.
Oh shit.
It's weak. Beat up.
Yeah. Let's go back to Last Samurai. When he's...
Yeah. It's be such an expressive nod.
Yeah.
That shit. It's more like Dune.
I was thinking of, for some reason, just the Mad Max feel and everything.
Maybe a little bit, but like this kind of honorable one-on-one.
Yeah. It's like the boy in the red armor. Last Samurai.
The tiger.
Yeah.
Gabby's thick. George just must have been looking at an acorn one day.
I know. Hit you in the head once. I mean, hit me in the head. I feel like I'd be dead.
Knee darts.
That's somewhere
Pretty
in
good
that.
effect with that.
Yeah.
Did you catch any of that?
Something about friendship?
We really need a protocol droid.
Presenting Dox Devasi, leader of the Trandoshan family,
Hey.
protectors of the city.
to the new daimyo.
Daimyo.
Honor to be welcomed to Master.
Ninja Turtles 3.
Piccolo Daimyo.
Yeah.
Demon King.
Very well. Extend my greetings and appreciation of the mayor's tribute.
Another understandable misunderstanding. The only tribute I bear is the mayor's heartfelt welcome, which I express in his stead.
So you bring no tribute?
The mayor's heartfelt welcome and regrets that he's been drawn away by pressing matters, milady.
Perhaps another time. Next.
Actually, there is one other matter, if I may.
What is it?
The matter of tribute.
I'm confused.
He wants you to pay him.
I'm the crime lord. He's supposed to pay me.
Shall I kill him? Lord Fett offers the gift of your leave unmolested.
Apologies and appreciation. The mayor may take it differently, but I shall indeed convey your sentiment.
How did Jabba run things? I can't imagine him paying tribute to anybody.
No.
They were captured alive as a tribute to you, Lord Fett. Their tortured squeals will send a piercing message to all potential challengers to your throne.
I do not torture.
Respectfully, Lord Fett, on Tatooine, you must project strength.
Would you be loyal to me if I were to spare you?
This is a bad idea.
I'm pretty sure 88 is a droid that was torturing the other droids.
He looked like him.
I think it is. Band's back. Max.
Max Rebo?
Yes.
I like this version.
We were just hitting it. We were just hearing his one hit, I guess. He's got another one. Dude, that guy's jamming out.
Rocking it.
This is such a nicer cantina.
It is.
Sure. Here, take with us. Things will go a lot smoother if you accept their ways.
Apologies, I didn't see your litter.
I wasn't carried on a litter. I walk on my own 2 feet.
Apologies. Huh. Yours looks shinier than mine.
I feel like it's been a little too easy for him so far. But he just...
Well, they had that scene in the trailer where those people attack him in the street. I feel like that's getting ready to come up soon.
Yeah.
Like the mayor's little shit party.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe.
No, it makes sense.
Where's fucking Gamorreans at?
They're staying in their slice of paradise.
There you go.
There you go.
Fucking
Little
goddamn
bastard.
thieving little shit.
Fight. Probably get the job done. What can you do?
There you go.
Sorry, boss. I was going to bring that up.
We're getting washed down.
That would be a pretty big plot hole to have this fight and leave them out just so they can have the fight, but they brought him back. Oh, stunner. That's not the stunner.
It is. Yes.
No disintegration. Come on.
He's his own boss now.
Yeah. Parkour! Come on, Katie, gave you a break.
Maybe the kid's giving him a break too. He's just fucking Rodian.
I'd kick that motherfucker, wouldn't you?
Get off his fucking chain, you shitty little pink bastard.
It's not smart for the Tuskens, actually, to let just that kid do it. I mean, he's a capable fighter. He's shown that. I guess the Mastiff is probably... I don't know, he killed a Mastiff, so...
Oh yeah, and they knocked it out.
Yeah. Thank God he's got good dental insurance over there. You know, the Bounty Guild. So they're robbing them, and you're gonna rob them.
It's graffiti on the fucking house.
What's that?
What a shitty ass.
It's with the wet bandits.
Why do you do that? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Easy, youngling. I need some water. I would like a drink.
That's some bullshit, dude. Mr. Sir shit.
Keep it down. Quiet.
What's wrong with that stupid bastard?
Maybe he's been enslaved for a while, and
He's got whatever the hell they call it.
yeah, I can't remember what it's called either, but it's
Something syndrome.
like a loyalty or like this hopelessness that you can never
Yeah. So
escape.
you start to empathize with your captors.
Yeah.
I hope it eats you, you motherfucker. Not again!
Oh no. Fucking Sandman.
Viashino Sandstalker!
Looks like what's his name from Mortal Kombat?
Goro.
Goro.
Get him out of that. Oh fuck!
He looks like a good version of an old-fashioned model.
His fucking hands and everything. See the spikes on that damn chain?
Yeah.
That thing's got a hide on it.
Yeah.
You can get a loop.
Maybe it's sensitive at the neck.
All I'm saying is it would take a lot.
Yeah, it definitely would. I couldn't do it. It looks softer, but
And you have the advantage of being able to put your weight against its back.
yeah, and sneaky
Really get in.
and being a sneaky bastard.
Well, it worked for him.
Yeah.
You'd be getting away without being a
Fuck
sneaky
no,
bastard with that thing.
I'd be dead. I climb up there, my
I'm
fat
gonna fight
ass,
honorably.
my fat ass will fall backwards. Hey, look!
Look what we found!
I hope he's not taking credit for it.
No.
Is he saying that he's doing that?
That's what it's looking like.
Oh, he's not.
He's got the,
He's not. He doesn't have the chains though.
He probably knows.
Oh, okay.
The Berserk grabs the kid by the ear.
Yeah.
Here, you little shit. Robert Rodriguez. There you go.
I always like this art stuff.
So,
That's pretty good introductory. Yeah.
it was. The music, especially, right after he was captured.
Yeah.
That was a very powerful moment. Powerful movement.
Yeah.
Then you have Boba in his Odin sleep in his little bacta tank there.
Yeah.
You know, gotta get that rejuvenation station.
So, despite kind of being a badass in The Mandalorian, he's still not 100%.
Yeah, so evidently, I mean, whooping on some stormtroopers is a little different than fighting these trained assassins. So.
Yeah. But, you
We all
know,
know how stormtroopers are. So.
not the greatest, yeah.
No.
I heard Robert Rodriguez got moved up to also showrunner and executive producer of this whole show too.
Well, good.
So, which is funny because he was kind of a last minute fill-in, and he's friends with those guys. And he said, "I'll do it." Yeah.
Well, everyone, they know he's good.
Yeah, of course.
So why not?
Well, it's a little more story driven, a little less action driven, but that's fine because you need that.
Well, the action you had was good, but we got
Yeah.
some pretty powerful moments with his history and the character and everything that's going on. So I'm satisfied with the opener.
Yeah, me too.
I
Yeah.
think there's the part with him being inside of the fucking Sarlacc.
Zakk, if this is your first time watching us, you go back and if you continue to watch, hopefully you do. Zakk and I have a very similar disgusting, horrible things.
Especially being eaten.
Yeah, or like the way a Sarlacc consumes you, it keeps you alive.
Well, you're alive for however many years.
Thousands of years.
I don't understand how that can happen.
It mind melds and keeps your consciousness alive. So
but what about your fucking body?
It's. I don't really know. I mean, I know it consumes it slowly,
But no, it can't be for thousands of years. I mean, whoever did that set design and that creature design, there's no little.
It somehow preserves you, and it's inside in its belly, and it definitely preserves your mind.
So it's like the goddamn Cyclops on Castlevania, where it freezes you in a state of fear.
Yeah.
For like fucking ever.
Yeah.
Except it doesn't feast on you, but.
Yeah. Does it feast on your fear though, or whatever somehow? Yeah. Well, okay. So there's a Tales from Jabba's Palace. The Boba Fett comic originally, it kind of went over how he got out. So this thing shoots little barbs into you, and it basically feeds on your fear, and it basically mind melts with you. And the original EU, his mind is so strong, he's mentally fighting back, but he loses, and then he blows up he has a thermal detonator or something. He gets out that way. Okay. So I mean, it's not exactly the same. He just uses his flamethrower.
They probably burned a hole in the side of it.
Yeah. So what was he getting oxygen?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess because it's probably whatever gases are inside that fucking stomach.
Yeah, and it's underground too.
Yeah, so he's not getting any oxygen down there, and he's hacking and coughing, and managed to get a hold of that stormtroopers. So he's lucky that the gear wasn't all burned through.
Yeah.
Because the armor was already melting.
Yeah, that was a horrible thing. I'm glad we didn't stay there longer than we needed to.
It was a good image. It was a powerful image. So I'm glad we saw it and how the stomach acid had eaten away the paint off his armor. Mm-hmm. It had a kind of a stainless look, you might say.
Yeah.
And his outfit was all kind of pallid yellow and shit.
Yeah. Some of my notes here, he's in a back to tank, which I think the first time we see that was with Luke in episode 5.
Yeah, but it's a vertical.
But we saw flashback. We saw the slave one on Geonosis, Attack of the Clones. He's thinking about that. He's thinking about his dad
dying.
Yeah. Killed by Mace Windu.
No. Slave one on Kimono.
What did I say?
Camino.
Yeah, I did say Geonosis, sorry.
You said Geonosis, but it's Django dying on Geonosis.
Yes, yeah. And, okay, so Daimyo?
Yeah, Daimyo.
It's a Japanese king or something, or lord.
It's like a lord, or it's like a title of a noble. I don't know.
I just remember
specifically because I haven't read enough specifically on Japanese history.
I only know because in Ninja Turtles 3, Return of the Time, they call him the Daimyo.
Yeah, he might be like a regional lord or something.
Yeah,
I know in the Lone Wolf and Cub series, man.
Yeah,
Daimyo.
Yeah,
fucking guy with an awesome voice.
We had Max Rebo's band too.
Yeah,
and it wasn't like a huge thing. But they're playing a new song. They looked good. They were puppets.
The music was good.
Yeah.
It was a nice joint.
And we had an astromech serving drinks on, Jennifer Beals.
Yeah.
So, sounds familiar. It sounds familiar to you. I don't know who she is, though.
Yeah, I can't place a face to the name in terms of any other role.
Yeah. Do you think Boba Fett's a little in over his head, kind of?
They're making it seem that way. But I think it's because he's wanting to do this honorable deal shit and rule a certain way.
Yeah.
I don't torture.
Yeah.
All this other shit. So you're coming in there, they're changing, it's a passing on of the crown here. Alright, it's a changing of the reins.
Yeah.
So whenever that happens, there's a power vacuum.
Yeah.
So now everyone is probably vying for power after Jabba's death.
Yeah.
And he just walks in and fucking kills Bib Fortuna. And you don't know how Bib was ruling.
Yeah. I mean, there's no one in there.
Bib could have made like a deal with the mayor.
Yeah. Good point.
Or they just could have, the mayor said, look, I'm sick and fucking tired of being a fucking schmuck.
Yeah.
Now you're going to pay tribute to me. He's probably some shitty guy, too. Like a pathetic shitty guy.
So how many years has it been? Like 7, I think? I think it's been 7 years since Return of the Jedi, so... I don't think this is like 1 year after... No, I mean, I think what we see now, the Book of Boba Fett, because he's with Fennec Shand, so that's after Fennec Shand was stabbed in the stomach in The Mandalorian. Yeah. So this is like several years after.
It'd be great if we get a Bill Burr crossover.
I would love that.
Bill Burr would show up here in this series.
I would love that, yeah.
So would I.
That's if he got his own show.
I don't think that would stand on its own 2 feet.
I don't know.
It's like a Kramer or a George
Yeah, you need
having their own show. You need the whole posse.
Yeah. When we saw Jennifer Beals' character, I thought we were going to see like a hint of like her humoring him, but I didn't feel that way. I felt like she was legitimately like paying tribute.
She's probably like she's a little more of a smooth player.
Okay.
As opposed to the fucking mayor with his bullshit, the shitty guy that he sends there.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of deal fucking Bib Fortuna was running. You know what I mean?
Either.
But there was no one in his palace when they showed up.
Not many.
Yeah.
Those Gamorreans were somewhere.
Yeah.
They had kind of a funny ass timing of showing up in that fight. I really think that was just like spaced out just so they can give you that fight and the Gamorreans come in and show their loyalty.
Yeah.
I say, where the fuck were they to begin with? They are bodyguards. Your ass should be there.
Yeah.
And they leave the building.
They came running. Oh shit! Sorry.
They're like eating at the fucking snack bar.
I agree. That was a little kind of I guess a plot hole because we don't know what they were doing. You know
yeah, they asked, "Do you want us to have them hosed down and fed?" Oh no, this won't take long.
Yeah.
So where the fuck did they go? They just go eat?
I don't know. I think it's a plot hole, like you said.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a goddamn plot hole.
Yeah.
It's like trying to say that fucking Harrison Ford's a replicant.
Is what?
Harrison Ford's a replicant.
Oh. Well, you know,
fucking plot hole. I'm sorry.
I heard this really good argument the other day about why he is one. I didn't like it though.
No, I get that people can make a good case for it, but my problem is in the first film, Tyrell, if that was all planned, like he had to get a Blade Runner to work that case. Unless he just had something set up to where he can say, well, just come up here and test this girl. Yeah. And he's going to make it smooth, but then these other replicants show up, Rutger Hauer and his crew, and fuck everything up. Yeah. But that's just going to say that that whole plot of him getting killed was part of his plan or he knew about it. Yeah. He did not seem like he knew about it when he died.
Plot hole or not, it demonstrated that he's not 100%. So do those guys have ray shields?
Looked like it.
Yeah, so I kind of like that.
They're decent enough.
But we saw him get to use disintegration, something he's famous for. It's like the one time Vader was like, no disintegration, like he had a reputation for it.
Yeah, blowing people up and shit.
So, yeah.
Well, you had the Jawas.
Yeah,
showing off their fucking shittery.
Yeah, it wasn't... that I felt bad for him because and the Mandalorian, that actually pissed me off more, but it was funnier. This, I felt bad. I was like, man, he's at the end of his rope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, when they find him in the desert, and they just strip him of all his shit, and he tries to grab him, and they hit him. Yeah. And then he drops his money, and they're like right there to pick it up.
Yeah.
Just opportunistic little shits.
So what was the point of the scene in the desert where the youngling Tusken Raider takes them to show the human homestead being robbed?
Just see the water.
Just to show the water.
They were stealing water from that homestead.
Okay.
And they came out of the house with that container. Okay. So I think it's just to show, like, hey,
you need water. Okay.
Right here.
Well, I wasn't sure if, like...
But it would make more sense if you just showed them the fucking rock.
Well, I wasn't sure if they were, like, water, because it was the same thing. I wasn't sure if they were, like, farm... Because they had the water evaporator things. Yeah. I wasn't sure if they were, like... Because they went out to one spot, and they found, like, 5 of those rocks. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't sure if it was, like, part of the farming of those people. Mm-hmm. I thought maybe you might have had insight. I didn't know. I was feeling like a great movie that I love. I love the book Holes. Mm-hmm. Mr. Sir. Yeah.
Once upon a time, there's a magical land. Never rained. The end.
The end.
Old John Voight.
Yeah, but so
blacklisted from Hollywood.
Yeah, I know. What was I gonna say? Yeah, my interpretation of the scene was a little kid was taking credit for killing that thing, but the leader, was the chief. He's like a chief.
That was my interpretation.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was too. My bad.
I'm the one that said it.
Well, you said it, but I was thinking it.
Oh, okay.
Do I have to like race you? God said it first.
Now you're that kid. You're holding the head up. It was me, motherfucker. Okay. It was me.
Well, you called it for sure. Whatever. You definitely called it.
Okay.
But
as long as you're willing to admit all
I
that.
am. You called it. I didn't have like a vastly, radically different feeling. I asked a question. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, my friend. Thank you, friend, for helping me confirm.
No, I said that guy knows. Yeah. Like, oh, okay, yeah. That's how it went down.
Well, you're right. So yeah, the chief knew. the chief knew. Gave him the water, which was probably like a sign of respect.
Well, it's just kind of like a silent acknowledgement.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, hey, yeah.
So are we going to be out of the desert now? Or are we still going to continue in the next episode following like
you're
how
still going to get maybe into his fighting methods and shit.
Okay.
Maybe they're going to be training him like in The Last Samurai.
Fuck yeah, man! I'm all for ripping off that movie.
The Gabby sticks.
Yeah.
Training in the desert. He'll be fighting that guy that didn't like him. That beat his ass.
Yeah.
Just like in The Last Samurai.
There won't be rain here.
No, there won't.
First episode I thought was really good. When I remember when I first saw news for The Mandalorian. I actually saw a trailer for it, and I wasn't even super excited for the trailer. I got like a first look at Star Wars Celebration. I remember thinking I just don't prefer Mandalorian to the Star Wars universe. Well, I was very wrong. It ended up being one of my favorite things. And the Clone Wars actually had a huge Mandalorian arc that made a lot of people who weren't believers. So I actually haven't rewatched it since then. So I'm kind of looking forward to watching it with you. And it ties in with stuff we see in The Mandalorian.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wrong. Mandalorians are cool. Boba Fett's really cool. And we got to see parkour, most importantly. Any radical theories or anything?
I don't see anything worth theorizing about right now.
Do you think Din Djarin will be in this at any point? Or Ahsoka or anything else?
I mean, there's definitely opportunities for them to be. I think they might overshadow him, though, if they're in it too much.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah.
Because
I think Boba Fett overshadowed everything that was in that episode that he came in.
Yeah, but he wasn't like a major player.
Yeah.
I guess if they're just going to be in it for an episode.
Yeah, because they're creating basically their own expanded universe.
But does Din Djarin or Ahsoka or maybe that fucking one guy, Apollo.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he'll be in it.
That'd be great. I love that character.
Because he's on Tatooine.
Yeah, I would love to see more of him, personally. Yeah, I guess I think Boba's going to be in over his head. I don't know if the honor thing is going to work.
Tore one of that bastard's eyes out.
Yeah.
Carl Weathers.
He's like hitting it like that. That probably looks funny on camera. But he's like this with the...
That's pretty sick.
Oh my God.
That's pretty sick, Chubbs.
Yeah. Yeah, do you think the honor thing is going to work out? Or do you think he's going to have to vastly change how he's doing things? Or do you think his will is so strong that he's going to start...
I think they're trying to kind of redeem his character a little bit.
Yeah.
He's a fucking bounty hunter. He's kind of like an opportunist.
He's a shady guy. Yeah, he came in and killed Bib Fortuna and just,
right away. Man,
Yeah.
no questions asked.
Yeah. So, did you read in high school A Stranger to Strange Land?
I don't know.
It's about a guy who's raised on Mars. He comes to the Earth and he's questioning their methods and society's methods.
Okay.
That's what this episode's called. So
Yeah.
I think it was basically like that.
So he's taking over the underworld, but he doesn't want to be an underworld boss.
Yeah. Well,
he wants the vestige of a crime world boss.
He doesn't want to be.
But he doesn't want to get his hands dirty like a crime world boss does. In the same manner.
In the same manner, yeah. I don't think he's like unwilling to do the work. I just think he.
Well, it's like going into the mob.
Yeah.
Like, we shouldn't be mean guys.
We say he doesn't want to rule by fear. He wants to rule with respect. So.
Yeah, but you have to find a way to build the foundations of that respect.
You gotta earn the respect.
You can't go around being buddies with everybody.
Exactly.
And you can't save the day everywhere.
Yeah.
You're going around like finding jobs or like side quests where you're being everybody's hero.
Yeah, so they got to balance because I don't want him to be a buffoon in the show, and then personally.
I don't either, because why would you bring him back if you're just going to make an ass out of him? It's like, well, by the end of it, he just quits. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, so I don't think they'll do that. So obviously I think he's going to come out on top, but I don't want him to I don't know. I guess the writers probably have an arc they have in mind.
I'm sure they have a story laid out.
Yeah.
I'm sure for one, he's not back 100% physically.
Yeah.
Probably even mentally.
Yeah.
He's talking about his dreams recurring.
Yeah.
So, I get it. He's in a shit spot. A little better than he was. But...
He should have got, maybe build up a small army before he just killed Bib Fortuna. I don't know. I mean, I wonder what's happening off screen because there's so many people paying tribute.
There has to be more than just those two.
So we're still receiving the flashbacks.
Yeah.
So
because she's like, well, when we took the castle, took the palace, the boys wouldn't surrender. It's like, just those two.
Yeah, I don't think they just walked in and Bib Fortuna was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't got anything else. Look forward to the next one. I mean, what Favreau and Dave Filoni and Disney has done, I'm pretty proud of it. So that's it.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. If you like what you saw here, not just on there, but over here, like and subscribe. You'll find us on Instagram. You'll find us on Twitter. And, if you don't, you won't.
Get out of here.